Digital video production is a way to put information out into the world in a way that many people may find interesting. The goal for this year's FBLA Digital Video Production Contest was to talk about how tourism is an important part in a community or a state. I chose to go with talking about how tourism impacts my community of Wayne, Nebraska. When making my digital video, I had to take many different steps. Before diving into these steps, I am first going to show you the video I've created. The first thing I did when creating this video was first making a good base template to use. I decided to use Canva because I am overall comfortable with this software. When making this template, the first thing I did was finding a good background to use. The background that I found has a good overall look and has the FBLA colors. After finding this background, I needed to find a good font to use. The font that I found matches the theme of the background that I have previously chosen and has a good overall professional look. After making this template, I needed to do some research. I found a site that has a lot of information on what tourism is. This site is UN Tourism. UN Tourism talks a lot about what tourism is and the impacts it has on the world. Some topics that UN Tourism talks about are the innovation and cultural values of tourism. After doing some research, I needed to find a good way to start out my video. I decided that starting out the video by asking a question would be a good way to tie in the audience. After asking this question, I gave a definition of what tourism is. I did this so the audience would be able to fully understand what tourism is. After giving this definition, I then stated how tourism impacts a community. Once this was all done, I needed to go and film. I filmed places that bring in tourism and places that benefit from these tourism attractions. After these were all filmed, I then uploaded them to Canva. Once they were on Canva, I made sure that they all had a good speed and that they had no sound. After the videos were all in, I then added in some transitions to make the video flow. After this was all done, I then left the audience with something to think about. Once my full video was complete, I then uploaded it to CapCut. There, I found a sound that is free to use for everyone. I then added it to the video and made sure that it was not too loud. Once this step was done, my video was complete. All of these steps helped me to make a successful video. While making this video, I learned a lot about tourism. This shows that digital video production will not just spread information to one person, but to many.